Hello magical beings, welcome back to the Wild Mystics. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking into what's next in your career and in your love life. So we have 3 groups here, and in each group we have 2 sets of pre-shuffled oracle cards. So we have the first set, which is this sort of gold oracle card set, and then we have the red, which is for love. So yes, the red is for love and the gold one is for career. So we do have these 3 groups, although you can pick a different pile for love or for career, depending on which one resonates with you. So let's just go through the piles. So for pile 1, we have this rectangle moonstone. I don't know if you can see. There we go. We can kind of see the glistening. So for pile 2, we have this circle Labradorite stone. I don't know why it's not focusing. You can kind of see, yeah, there we go. And for pile 3, we have this oval Labradorite stone. Wow, this one has quite the fire in it. So those are our 3 piles. So as I was saying before, you can pick your career pile separately from your love pile, because I will be doing sort of separate career and love readings for each group, if that makes sense. I hope I said that clearly. But yeah, so you can pick, say, group number 1 for career and then group number 2 for love. And there will be 2 different messages. And I will be doing the career messages first and then the love messages. And those will be in different timestamps as well below. So they'll be hopefully easy to access. Yeah, so those are our 3 piles. Take a minute to focus on your career and see which group resonates with you for that, and then take some time to get into your love energy and see which group resonates for you for that as well. And it may very well be the same pile. Very well may be the same group for both. But yeah, take a minute to do that and we'll get into the messages. Hi pile 1, if you picked this rectangular moonstone, this is going to be your reading. So first we're going to get into your career portion of this reading, and we're going to scooch these love oracle cards over here. So let's get into it. From the Enchanted Map Oracle, we have Magic Prayer number 32. From the Moonology Oracle, we have Conclusions Are Within Reach, Full Moon Eclipse. From the Spellcasting Oracle, we have Transformation. I love that. I love all of this so far. And from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, we have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humility, and Conscious Action, number 2. This feels like a very positive energy for you, pile 1. I feel like whatever you have been working towards, whatever you have been manifesting in your career, or just financially in general, I feel like you're going to be achieving that. And I feel like you're going to be achieving it through almost this release. Like, I feel like you have sort of let go and you've sort of released control maybe of the situation. Because with the Magic Prayer card here, she seems like she's just going with the flow. She's letting life take her and she's following her inspiration. And with this card here as well, I feel like, although it says conscious action, I feel like there is this sense of just allowing things to be and taking action when it's the right moment. And I feel like through allowing life to happen and, you know, sort of releasing a little bit of control here, I feel like you are more capable of knowing when it is the right time to take action. And so I feel like, yeah, you've been going through this huge transformation, and I feel like that is creating this transformation within your career. I feel like you might get promoted. You might be just achieving something personally. This could be a creative thing. Like maybe you're gaining a lot of followers, or maybe you've finally decided to switch into a new job that you really, really love, and you've completely switched from something else that you felt, you know, maybe you were in a 9-to-5 job and then you decided, no, like finally I have enough revenue coming in from this other source that I'm going to switch over to that, and I'm going to put all of my focus on that. But yeah, regardless, I feel like something is changing here. Something is transforming, and yeah, you're coming into a new period of fulfillment, I feel like, in this new career. Or it's just going to feel refreshed. Even if you're in the same career, something is going to feel different. And it could even be your own perception of your career. Maybe you are just, oh, what's an example? Maybe you're taking a different approach. Like, say you're a teacher. Maybe you've been teaching in a particular way with your students. Maybe you've been more strict or something. And then you decide to sort of transform yourself and then take your teaching to a different level and, you know, have more fun with the kids and try to incorporate more fun into the day and more like relations with the kids. I don't know. But that's just some kind of example of, you know, transforming your current job, even though maybe you didn't get a promotion and maybe you didn't, you know, gain more money. Maybe it's just something that changed within you and you're just allowing things to be. And that's creating this beautiful transformation and this happiness within your career just from, you know, having this different perspective sort of. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. Something here is shifting. For some of you, it will be a promotion, but we'll see what comes out in the tarot. What's next in... Whoa, okay, well we have... I'll just take that one. Swiftness. What is next in pile one's career? Ooh, we have the Star and the Queen of Swords. And let's get one more. Ooh, that one flew out nicely. And the Ace of Discs. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Failure. I'm going to just stick that one over here. Yeah, I feel like there is movement here. There's something changing. There's something... generally, swiftness I think of as messages and communication. But right now, I'm just seeing positive movement. I'm just seeing this beautiful shift happening. And it does feel like it is an internal shift. It does feel like it's partially your healing journey that is creating this change in your career. It's like finally you've learned to accept things as they are, and that's how they're shifting into something different. Oftentimes that happens in life. You finally accept where you are and you finally embrace things, you know, as they're happening, and then things start to change in the way that you had been hoping for before. But yeah, that's the type of thing I'm seeing here, is you're almost like unveiling a new part of yourself within this career process, and you're just taking a new approach. And I feel like that is going to bring, for some of you, it's going to bring change just for yourself, and it's just going to change the dynamic at work. For some of you, it's going to change your position at work. For some of you, it's going to change your pay at work. It just depends on the situation. But regardless, I do see this stable new beginning happening for you. I see this this development. It's like a new start where you can truly feel grounded. It's beautiful. I feel like you are going through this transformation, and you're this little seed sprouting, and you're finally grounded, but you are also seeing whatever it is with new eyes. But yeah, some of you could be actually completely transforming your career. It could be a completely different career that you're going into now. And I feel like, yeah, let's just get some clarifiers. Actually, this one came out Great Strength. So from the 8 to the 9 of Wands. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely a progression here. And maybe there have been some struggles in the past. And I do see like healing with the Star card here. So yeah, you've pulled through, and in the past, you could have had financial worries. You could have been wondering why things haven't been working out for you. And you could have been kind of in this rut of feeling like you've maybe failed. A lot of the times when we try to force things to happen and they don't happen, we just feel like a failure. We feel like nothing that we're doing is working. And then finally that forces us to kind of take a step back and just look at our situation and reevaluate and just kind of accept it as it is and accept ourselves as we are. And then sometimes that's all we need to create the shift. But yeah. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the card, for the star. Why is the star here? What's next in Pile 1's career? Ooh, defeat. The 5 of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here, Spirit? Ooh. The 10 of Swords. Ruin. Holy moly, I feel like you really have been through something. And why is the Ace of Discs here? The Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the 7 of Cups on... Oh no, this is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And that is called Material Happiness. So look at how we're transforming from failure to material happiness. And I feel like this failure was your own perception. This wasn't true failure. And a lot of the time, failure isn't real failure in life. It's just the perception of failure. And as soon as we change our perspective from, you know, thinking that we're failing at something and listening all to those, you know, negative comments perhaps from other people and telling us that we can't do the things that we dream of, yeah, then we can shift our entire reality into something new. And that really feels like what you've done, because with all of these cards here, we have ruin, defeat, but we also have great strength. And I feel like you've definitely been through the ringer when it comes to your career. I feel like you've maybe had a lot of struggles, maybe financially, maybe just with coworkers, maybe just in finding a job that, you know, is right for you and something that you can really feel is fulfilling and something that you can provide for yourself with. Because that's the struggle a lot of the time, is to find something that, you know, we can make money from and we can make a living from, but that we can also like be fulfilled from. So I feel like you've had this conflict. You've had a really hard time finding something that fits for you. But I really see this healing journey and the strength that you've had to push through in whatever this is, and maybe with the people around you and the influences that they've had. It's definitely shifting. You're definitely coming into an energy of empowerment. Like, look at this Queen of Pentacles. She has her stability. She's calm. She's stable. She's happy. She's fruitful. Very abundant. Yeah, she's very calm. And, you know, these energies here are not necessarily as calm. They're kind of painful. And so, yeah, maybe you even recently have lost your job. You know, with the chaos in the world right now, a lot of people have lost their jobs and they've lost their businesses and things have been, you know, chaotic. So that could have even happened to you. And you've been feeling like, oh my goodness, what do I do? Like, it failed. Like, my career failed. I don't know where to go next. You've been feeling kind of stuck and like you don't know where to go because your career path that you thought was for you didn't work out. But really, through this healing journey and through this process of having to rediscover what your dreams are, you are actually going to go on a path that is even more fulfilling for you. And yeah, so I feel like you're going to get to that point and then you're going to see what it was all for in the end. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be definitely something beautiful coming for you. It's definitely going to be something stable that you can really support yourself with. And yeah, it's going to be very fulfilling. So yeah, but I feel like there is a sense that you're going to need to still release control in the situation and, you know, move forward when you know it's right for you. If you are following a dream that you have inside, you'll know those moments when something doesn't feel right to you. You know, you'll know if you're doing an interview and or something and it doesn't feel right. If the business that you're, you know, about to go into doesn't feel right. So I feel like there is this sense that you need to follow your intuition and then take right action when you feel that pull and really fight for the things that you feel are right for you. And don't let others' opinions, get in the way. Conclusions are within reach. You can achieve what you are working towards, but you just need to stay strong. You need to stay strong and keep going because I feel like it's right around the corner. There is a new beginning and it is stable. Okay, let's see if we can get any advice for you, pile 1. Look at this one. We have Knight. Be brave and honest. So yeah, I feel like that fits. I feel like you need to be brave with this because I do get the sense that you have had difficulties and you've had to sort of fight for what you want to do and keep your passion going. And so yeah, I feel like you need to be brave and stay strong in your dreams and in your career and what you want to do, and not let other people's influences get in the way. Or sometimes the world really brings us down and tries to make it seem like we can't achieve the things that we want to. But I feel like you're not going to let that get in your way because you're grateful for what you have. And that is very powerful. To be grateful for what you have and then work towards what you want it's very good. So I think as long as you stay courageous and you keep yourself motivated and empowered and you follow your dreams and you follow your healing journey within your career and you stay honest with yourself and true to yourself with what you want, I feel like you can achieve a lot. And there's a lot of beautiful things coming for you. But yeah, stay true to yourself, and keep plugging away because I feel like beautiful things are coming for you. It's interesting because there is this sense of like, fighting for your dreams, but there's also this feeling of, taking a step back and allowing things to happen. So you really have to follow your heart with this one. I really feel like, because it is something that is dear to your heart, like I feel like it is some sort of dream that you have that you're going to be following. And because of that, I feel like that's why you have to stay strong and you have to, take action when it's the right time, but also allow things to unfold. But you will know best how to make that work. I can't tell you that because I don't know everyone's situations, but things are definitely transforming. Conclusions are within reach. There's going to be a lot of beautiful things happening for you, pile 1. So thank you so much for watching. I hope something resonated here. If you want, you can continue to the love portion of the reading, but if not, I hope you enjoyed and see you next time. Bye. Okay. Hello, group 1 for your love reading. If you watched the career portion, I guess you're just continuing with the love. Anyways, let's get into these oracle cards. So, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have Come to the Edge. From the Moonology Oracle, we have It's a Time to Give Rather Than Take. New Moon in Virgo. And from the Spellcasting Oracle, we have Animals. And then finally, from the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle, we have the King. Man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law, justice. Number 3. Oh my goodness, sorry. I just need to take a moment to turn... There's a heat pad in here because it was very cold recently, but now it's warm. And so my bum is roasting. Anyways, okay. Let me get into this energy. There is this sense with Come to the Edge and the King that somebody in your love life is going to be getting into their masculine energy. They're going to be getting into the energy of taking action. So that could be you, or that could be, because I'm seeing a feminine here and then a masculine here. So maybe you're both getting ready to take action. Maybe you're both getting ready to move forward. Yeah, and I feel like you're into this giving energy because the masculine energy is giving. It's the sun, it's power, it's, yeah, it's giving rather than taking, rather than receiving. So I really feel like you or your person, if you have a person on your mind, you're getting into the energy of action. And if you're someone that is just single and doesn't have anyone specific on your mind, I feel like you are going to be getting into the energy of going out there, really putting yourself out there, really showing who you are, and just being sort of energetic and flamboyant and getting in touch sort of with your animal instincts. Like, I'm sort of seeing this as embodying like your basic instincts, like that hunter instinct, like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna chase you down, I'm gonna hunt you. And like, it's like a sort of like predator and prey energy. Like, I feel like you're gonna be maybe going out on the town and like embodying this predator instinct, and you're gonna be like searching for your next love. Or yeah, I don't know, that's just the energy I'm getting for you, pile 1. But yeah, if that's not you, if you don't feel like you're getting into that energy, this could be someone else around you that is getting into that energy and that is going to approach you and that sees you as like their target. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like you or your person is getting ready to take something to the next level, is getting ready to intensify this connection on a deeper level and get more passionate and get more intense. Yeah, there's just this like sort of up leveling of intensity and energy. There's like a need to go out there and just get what you want. Come to the edge, take the leap, be the authority, like go male sexual energy, like go find that person and go get them. Yeah, go grab them. Well, don't just go grab them, but you know, that's just the energy I'm getting, is like you're finding this person, or you're, you know, rediscovering this new passion and sensuality, and you're going to give that to, you know, a new person, or a person that you're already with, or a person on your mind. Yeah, you're just getting ready to take action and to move things. There's, yeah, such an energy of movement. Hunting for that person, or hunting someone down. But let's get into the tarot and see what is next in love. What is next in love for pile 1? I kind of feel like this one wanted to come out. Sorrow. Interesting. What is next for love? In love for pile 1. The Magus. Oh, interference, but that came out reversed. I normally don't take reversals, but we'll see how this goes. What is next in love for pile 1? Oh, we have the Magus, and we have the Magus twice. So definitely embodying this creative energy, this energy of manifesting what you want. Yeah, you're getting into creative mode. You're recreating yourself. It's interesting that we have this sort of, these sword energies. I definitely need to clarify what that is about for you, pile 1. Because, yeah, we have such a powerful energy coming out in these oracle cards. And then maybe you were recently hurt. You could have recently gotten out of a relationship. You could have recently gotten out of a breakup. Or you could be dealing with conflict with someone. Or maybe you're just fed up with being alone. If you're in a connection, I feel like maybe something happened and something went wrong, or you had a fight or an argument, or maybe you broke up, and now you're in the energy of like, not necessarily rebound, but like of going out there and just like finding what you want. And yeah, if you're single, I feel like this is the breaking point where you're like, okay, I'm done with being single. I'm done with, you know, dimming my light and not putting myself out there. And you're like, okay, time to change, time to create myself into the person that I want to be, and not be just sitting here alone and sad anymore. Like, yeah. And you're going to just go out there and get what you want. But I said I wasn't going to say anything before I clarify, and here I go. Just go off on a tangent. Okay. Why is sorrow here for pile 1? What is next in love? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel this for those of you who are single. I feel like you've gained clarity and you're realizing sort of the rut maybe that you're in, and that you want to just take things to a new level, and you don't want to be alone anymore. You don't want to be sort of soaking in your sadness. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Six of Swords. And why straight here? And we have the Princess of Cups. And then on the bottom we have the King of Wands. So again, that passionate masculine energy for you, pile 1. Yeah, I feel like you're gaining clarity about your situation. Whether you're in a connection, whether you have someone on your mind, or whether you're alone, you've gained clarity about your situation and you're ready to power through to the next level. I feel like whatever your situation is, I'm just going to, I just want to read these upright because it's confusing me. Yeah, whatever it is, I feel like you've maybe recently been through some sort of like strife, like you've been through some sort of conflict or stuckness. Like I feel like if you've been in a connection, whether you've been in a connection or you're on your own or in a relationship, I feel like you've gone through this period of maybe stagnancy and maybe feeling powerless and feeling like you can't move, and or conflict with your partner. It's going to vary whether you're in a relationship or not, but yeah, there's this feeling of moving out of that energy, out of that sorrow, out of that stagnancy, out of that conflict, and you're saying, no, I don't want that anymore. I want to feel empowered. I want to feel passion. I want to feel love. I want to feel motivation. I want to feel excited, and you're ready to take the step. And whether that's with the partner that you're with, or with someone different, or with, yeah, just a new person in general, I feel like you're going to be moving out of your comfort zone, and you're going to be moving away from energies that don't serve you anymore. And you're going to be embodying this like beautiful, magnetic, strong, passionate being. I feel like, yeah, you just have clarity on what you want and you're just ready to go get it. Yeah, I feel like that's what's next in love for you, is just embodying this passionate energy. And this still could be someone else in your life, someone passionate that's coming in for you, and that's going to change your perception of like feeling sorrowful and feeling powerless and feeling, you know, kind of lonely maybe. Yeah, someone could change your perception, come in and change your perception, but I do feel like for most of you, this is kind of happening on your own. You're kind of having this epiphany where you're realizing, hey, I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to do something different. I want to be something different. I want to embody something new. And rather than waiting for it to happen, I'm just going to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 1. I feel like you're just going to, yeah, have this epiphany where you realize what you want to be and you're just going to do it, and it's going to be beautiful. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. I started shuffling and your advice card already came out, so let's just see what it is. Stargazer, set your sights higher. That is your advice. And I feel like that is exactly what this energy is. I feel like this is you seeing your value, seeing your potential, and seeing that where you are is not equivalent to what you deserve. And whether that's in a relationship or whether you're alone or whatever situation you're in, you're seeing that you deserve so much more than where you are right now in your love life. And you want to show your love. You want to share yourself with people. You want to be authentic. And yeah, I feel like there's just been maybe all this energy building up throughout this like conflict or stagnancy or whatever it is for you. There's been this energy building up and building up and building up, and it just came to the surface, and it's like, no, we're changing. We are getting out of whatever situation we were in that wasn't working for us, you know, and that doesn't mean that you have to end your relationship. That could just mean that you're transforming your relationship into something new. But yeah, it's gonna vary for everyone. But yeah, I feel like you are really setting your sights higher. You're seeing your value. You're seeing that you can do so much more. You can be so much more than what, you know, you've been allowing yourself to be in the past. And you're going to just go out there and get what you want. And that's what you're going to do. And that's your advice. And yeah, so yeah, I really feel like that's a beautiful message for you, Pile 1. So yeah, I don't know if I have anything else for you. You're going to become very passionate, very excited, very action oriented, I'm feeling. And you are going to be, yeah, just ready to give your energy. Yeah, it's like you've been building up all this beautiful energy and you're ready. Finally, you have enough now. You have like enough emotional fulfillment that you're just ready to share it. And yeah, I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. And you're not going to settle. You're not going to settle for anything. Yeah. So, okay. I think that's all I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope something here resonated. If it did, you can like and subscribe. But yeah, I am sending you all sorts of love and passion and beautiful energy. It's clearly here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you picked this circular Labradorite stone, this is going to be your reading. So I'll put that up there. And we're going to get into your career portion of the reading first. So let's move your love oracle cards over here. If you picked this pile for love, sorry. And let's get into your career. So our first card is from the Enchanted Map Oracle, and we have Listening, number 53. From the Moonology Oracle, we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. From the Spellcasting Oracle, we have Family. And from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle, we have the Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, and withholding, number 20. So, Pile 2, you could be in a business with your family. You could work for your family. You could be, yeah, you could be carrying on the family business or just working with a family member. Or you could be working to provide for family members, possibly. Or, yeah, any of the above. But I feel like you are definitely connected to your family in some way in your career. Or your family has an influence over what you choose to do in your career. Sometimes our families are very opinionated about what path we take in our career, what schooling we get. So I feel like this could be a pile for sure where that is an influence in your life. But as difficult as that may be sometimes to have our families sort of influence what we do in our careers, I'm getting the impression that it's time to listen. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to take your family's advice and you have to do what they say, but I do think it is important in this situation for you, Pile 2, to listen to what your family has to say and at least listen to, you know, what their opinion is. And, you know, they could have good advice, or maybe it will just help reaffirm to you that you don't want to listen to what they say. But regardless, I feel like it is definitely a time to listen to those around you. This family card could also indicate that you are very close with your workers in your career, in your job, that you are going to possibly develop a very close connection with people that you work with. And you're going to sort of feel like they are family. And you're going to want to listen to them. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of different messages for you, Pile 2. But I definitely get the sense that it is a time to listen to those around you and see what their advice is and take what you feel is going to help you move forward in your career. Because I do get the feeling that you are working with people that you are close to, or you are going to develop a relationship with these people that you're working with, and that it's going to be a very fruitful collaboration. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be, you know, both gaining a lot from this collaboration, from working with these people. I feel like they're going to give you a lot of great ideas. You're going to give back a lot of ideas. And because we have generosity also, giving, receiving, the Lady of the Gift, I feel like there is a beautiful energy of, you know, a flow between you and the people that you're working with. And so I feel like that is going to be, you know, what's changing possibly. Like if you don't feel right now like you have a good relationship with your coworkers, or you don't have a good relationship with your family, or you feel like your family is, you know, really, really being forceful in your career right now, I feel like your perception on that is about to shift. I feel like your relationship with the people that you work with is about to shift, and it's going to be very fruitful for everyone involved. And I feel like you're going to want to listen more. You're going to want to hear what other people have to say, and you're going to want to let them influence the decisions that are made in whatever career this is. But yeah, it seems like there's going to be this beautiful balance that's coming in your career. So yeah, that's really beautiful to see. Yeah, and if you've been having difficulties with your family, if you've been feeling like, you know, they've been dominating what you're doing and they've been sort of deciding things for you, I feel like now is the time where you are about to rebalance that situation. You're going to come back into your power, and you're going to, you know, maybe take what they say, but use it in a way that works for you, and use it in a way that you can flourish and you can feel, you know, fulfilled in what you're doing. So yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good energy for you, pal, too. Let's get into the tarot and see what else we have. It seems like things are going to be very beautifully balanced, and yeah, your relationships in your career are going to be very good and very fun and very like positive. So if you're in a career right now where you're working with difficult people, I feel like that's going to be changing. Maybe you're going to start working with new people, and you're going to, you know, develop really close friendships with them. Yeah, I feel like things are definitely going to be changing for the better. Oh, we have the Tower. We have the Prince of Cups. Interesting. What is next in Pile 2's career? There's going to be too many. I want that one, though. Ooh. Ooh. We have love. And let's get one more. Oh. And strength. Oh, and we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Interesting. I feel like something has recently gone down with, possibly with the people that you work with, possibly with your family. And yeah, there could have been a little bit of chaos going on, but I feel like overall it has changed their perception and your perception for the better. And it has forced both of you, like both parties in the situation, to see that, like to see not necessarily your, like, what's the word? To see like what you haven't been giving to the, like, to see what you could have been giving to the situation, and they've been discovering what they could have been giving to the situation. And so I feel like you're both seeing how, you know, you could be better in the situation. And that may only resonate for some of you, but I definitely feel like something has been chaotic. Something went down in your career with whoever you've been working with, and it's forced you to see things differently and forced everyone in the situation to try to improve the situation and be more kind and generous and loving. And I do see some sort of possible collaboration with maybe one particular person. Yeah, it could be a family member. You could be working with a family member. I'm going to get some clarifiers out first. It could be like a sibling. A lot of siblings work together. Me and my sister work together. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, it could be something like that where you're working with your sibling and you're creating something new, and maybe you've had some like conflict in the past where you have different visions. I'm even seeing like with the eye, maybe you've been having different visions and you've had difficulties with that, but you've both had to change your perception about how you see the situation or the person or what they're portraying. And now that you've seen it differently, you're willing to give more to the situation than before. Yeah, and I see things turning in your favor. I see a lot of fortune coming your way. So maybe this endeavor, since this, change in perception, and since this mutual understanding, things are starting to pick up and move forward. We have the Hanged Man here. So there's definitely a vibe here of people needing to change their perception. And I feel like that has probably happened. We have the Hierophant. Why is love here? The Knight. Oh, yes. The Knight of Wands. Okay. Oh, that one shot out. The Fool. And we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you can see that one. Yes, so I definitely see a close-knit group, either a group of people or just a partnership happening here. And it's something that you're going to be very highly committed to. It could even be something spiritual. It could be like readings or, some sort of healing retreat or something. It doesn't have to be something spiritual, but it's definitely something that you and whoever you're working with feels very passionately about, and you feel very motivated to do. And it's something that you know will fulfill you deep inside. And there's definitely this sense of moving forward, of taking action, of taking risks, and yeah, of creating something new and sharing that. So I feel like you're definitely working with someone to create something new. If you're not partnered up with anyone right now in your career, if you're not collaborating with anyone, I do see you possibly collaborating with someone new or collaborating with a family member, or just coming to a situation with those around you where they respect what you're doing and they can see the value in what you're doing. And yeah, and then you feel much better about moving forward because you have the go ahead from those around you. But yeah, there's definitely this beautiful positive energy of forward movement, of collaboration, and of manifestation. Like, I feel like you're going to be manifesting something, possibly with someone, that is going to bring a win-win outcome. It's going to bring a lot of abundance and a lot of fulfillment. I really see a lot of fulfillment here, but also fortune. But yeah, I feel like in the past, this could even be happening to you right now. If you're in a situation, if you're here right now where, things are breaking down, you're feeling kind of stuck, or like things are collapsing, like you don't know what to do, things are going to shift. It's all for the best. This process is going to force you to change your perception and change the way you're seeing the situation, maybe the way you're seeing this person. And it's going to enable you to collaborate in a new way and work with people in a new way. Regardless of whether you're working directly with one person, this process is going to be helping you to just listen better, to listen to your heart better, to listen to other people better, and even to listen to just what fulfills you. Listen to your dreams and follow them. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 2. I hope that made sense. I feel like there's a lot of different messages that sort of came through here. But that's what you get for a general reading. Let's get some advice for you. What advice can we get for Pile 2? Stargazer, this is what we got for Pile 1's love advice. Spoilers. Set your sights higher. Yeah. So you're definitely setting your sights high. I feel like you definitely are, after this process, maybe in the past you had difficulties feeling like you could achieve your dreams and you could maybe work with people. Maybe you've had a hard time working with people in the past and it's hard to, work with other people's visions. And maybe you always feel maybe maybe you feel often when you collaborate with others that they take over the energy, or like they try to be the star of the show. But I feel like now you're setting your sights higher and you're seeing that it's not just that they're taking over, it's that you're taking a step back possibly. And you're learning to, you know, be powerful and embody this energy, this passionate energy. Yeah. I'm seeing you really getting into your power and really feeling equal and balanced to those around you and those that you work with. So yeah, I feel like your advice is to not dim your light, to just embody what you want to be and to know that you can achieve that. Be the star of the show, but don't necessarily take over. You know, you don't need to take over from the other person if you're working with someone else. But I feel like you possibly could have been a person to, you know, let others take the stage maybe. And maybe it's time to create balance in that situation. Or maybe you're the one that always was taking over the situation. And it's now time for you to take a step back and to listen to the person that you're collaborating with. And you need to now change your perception on that situation. And you need to, you know, help that person bring themselves up. And, you know, so that you can both sit up there in the stars and you can both have a win-win outcome. And you can both, you know, reap the benefits of what you're working on. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope that made sense. I hope that you gained something from this reading. If it did resonate, you can like this video or subscribe to our channel. And yeah, I'm sending you a lot of abundance, fortune, passion, collaboration, beautiful energy. Yeah, that's all the energies I'm seeing here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. And we're going to be getting into the love portion of this reading in a minute. So if that's where you're ending, bye. I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. This is your love portion of the reading. Yeah, let's get right into the messages. So from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have building blocks, number 28. From the Moonology Oracle, we have don't let your past hold you back. From the Spellcasting Oracle, we have love. And from the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle, we have restriction. Interesting. I almost feel like I need to go like this. Like we have restriction. Don't let this past restriction hold you back. Build these blocks and create love. Yeah. Okay, I do feel like there is something in the past here. Clearly, because don't let the past hold you back. Something in the past that has possibly caused you to restrict your energy, to kind of block the flow of your energy and maybe block you off to love, block you off to other people, to like connecting with others. It could have been like a connection from the past. It could have been just, you know, your own blockages, our own difficulties. Even seeing just other people's relationships sometimes causes us to create these blockages and restrictions in ourselves. But I'm seeing in the future, yeah, what's next for you is to not let these things hold you back, to not let these past restrictions hold you back, and to build something new and to create what you want so that you can achieve love. So there is love coming in for you here, I think. But let's get some tarot cards. What is next in love for Pile 2? We have completion. Ah. Okay, well, the Knight of Cups briefly came out, but we'll see if it comes out again. I'll note that. Oh, this one wants to come out. Ah. Okay, and we have two more. We have Dominion, the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Discs. I do feel like what's next in love for you is some sort of cycle completing. There's something from your past that you've had a lot of difficulties with that has maybe caused you to block yourself off, or even something that you haven't quite yet overcome. But I feel like whatever has been restricting you in the past, that's going to be coming to completion. And I almost want to do this because I feel like you have possibly a fear of failure. You possibly have this sense that nothing is happening in your situation. Like love is maybe futile. And like you can never achieve what it is that you want to have in love. Maybe maybe you have this beautiful idea of love and you see, you know, these magical connections and you believe in these spiritual connections possibly. And maybe there's people around you that are telling you, no, that's crazy. Like that doesn't exist. You know, in relationships, you need to be realistic. You need to have compromise. You need to have da-da-da-da-da. I'm not saying that you don't need compromise in relationships because you definitely do. But, all I'm saying is that the ideas that people might have around you don't necessarily reflect what your relationship is going to be like. That is possibly just their experience. And those things that people say or that you've seen in the past, that's possibly been restricting you. And that's been creating this fear of failure. It's making you feel maybe like you can't move forward or like that you can't have the beautiful love that you envision that you can have. But I'm seeing that you're starting to realize that that's not necessarily true and that people judge situations based off of their experience a lot of the time. And that, that makes sense. That's valid. But sometimes we need to believe in something new, in something exciting in order to, shift things, in order to create what we want. And I feel like you're starting to realize that, these perceptions that other people have and these experiences that other people have don't have to be your experience. Your love life does not have to be like that. And so that's helping you get out of this cycle of, dimming your light maybe, and holding yourself back from connecting with other people. Yeah. And I feel like I see you getting into your power and making decisions for yourself, not based on what other people think, but based on what you think and based on what you desire and what you want to create for yourself. And yeah, I feel like that's also helping you create a lot of self-love, which in return will bring in more connections and love of others. So let's get some clarifiers. Why is failure here? Oh, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. What is next in love for pile 2? Okay, just because nothing's coming out, I'm getting this energy with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. It's also possible that you could have been waiting for someone specific to give you an offer. I feel like there is this energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles twice, even though this one is technically the King of Pentacles. It is called the Knight of Pentacles, which, yes, that is confusing. But he's the slowest knight in the deck. He takes a long time to arrive. And maybe what I've been referring to with like people's opinions and things, that could be about a specific situation. Maybe you have been waiting for someone and you're starting to feel like, oh, like this person's never going to come in. I'm silly for thinking that like they're going to change and that they're going to approach me or whatever. But I think they might be. Just because it takes a long time, the longer it takes, the more they can provide. So, I mean, not necessarily, that won't necessarily be for everyone, but I do get this sense of building something and of like possibly collaborating with someone and creating something new. But let's see. We have the Princess of Pentacles. Okay, that was too many. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Whoa! Okay, we have two. We have the Moon and the Empress coming out. And then on the bottom, we have the Tower. I actually, ooh, the Wheel of Fortune just came out. Maybe there's some sort of a divine moment that's going to happen in your love life. I'm actually going to keep that there with the Tower. That might change your perception completely. Maybe something recently has happened that has changed your perception on love and has forced you to change this cycle. You're realizing that those past restrictions are not necessary. I wanted to get a clarifier for this Knight of Pentacles because I'm just wondering, is this a person, possibly? We have Dominion again. And then the Hierophant is on the bottom. I'm getting the feeling maybe you have been waiting on someone to make a decision about coming towards you. Okay, I'm going to skip to a different message here. Going back to this sort of fear of failure and restrictions and things, I feel like, yes, through your realization of the fact that other people's opinions and their possible relationships don't have to relate to your life at all, and you can create the relationship that you want to create, I feel like you are getting in touch with a more authentic part of yourself, a more authentic part of your emotions, and it's allowing you to see your past and embody your past. Well, not embody your past, but to bring the past energy in and use it as fuel and as inspiration. And I really see you getting in touch with your emotions and your feminine side and really allowing your vulnerabilities to be a strength rather than a weakness. I see you really feeling empowered by even your fears and seeing how, you know, you're going to have fears. You're going to have certain things that are going to make you uncomfortable and unconscious fears that you can't necessarily control and you can't necessarily get rid of them completely. But in getting in tune with this emotional energy, this stable energy, and this feminine energy, I feel like you are allowing yourself to see the fears for what they are, as just a fear, and you are getting past them. Like you are still being courageous, even in the face of fear. And you are not, even though you may be afraid of, say, being judged or something, you're not going to let that fear stop you from moving towards someone that you want or something that you want. You're going to choose love and not fear. If there's something that you love and that you see is going to benefit you and you want the experience of, you're not going to let fear get in your way. And I think that's what's next for you in love, is you're going to be stepping into your power, into your authentic power. And, excuse me, you're going to be committed to yourself and to your own love of yourself. And that is going to be more powerful than anything else. And which is fabulous, because then you're going to be in this energy of, I just see this image of somebody like just floating through life and just not letting any of the chaos around them affect them. You know, I feel like you're just going to be fully embodying your divine essence and just not letting other people's opinions get in the way, not letting their judgments get in the way, not letting their fears get in the way, and you're not even letting any of your own judgments or fears or restrictions get in your way. You're seeing them for what they are, and I feel like I'm almost seeing like this wall that's been preventing you maybe from, you know, taking action or preventing you from connecting with people. And there's been this barrier, and I see you taking these taking this wall, taking these bricks, whatever this wall is made of, maybe stones, and you're removing them and you're creating something with them. You're using them to build something rather than, you know, just have this wall here. You're taking them apart and you're creating something new. You're not even just putting them in a pile and just shutting them to the side. You're actually using this wall, this barrier, these restrictions as construction material for your new life, for your new being, for just who you're going to become. So yeah, that's a very powerful message I feel like I'm getting for you, pile 2. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, let's get some advice for you. What advice can we get for pile 2 on their love life? Wise one, grow within your current situation. And yeah, I feel like that is what you're doing based on, ooh, that bird definitely has something to say. I don't know if you could hear that, but yeah, and there's a lot of bird imagery here too as well. So I feel like this is again just showing that either you need to or you already are getting in touch with that, you know, higher part of yourself, the part that can soar above obstacles. Yeah. There was one more message coming through. If you have been waiting for someone, and you still feel a little bit, you know, stuck and stagnant waiting for them, I feel like it's time to shift your energy back onto yourself, because once you do that, and once you get to that place in yourself that you're not fearful of that situation going wrong, that's just going to bring all this movement, you know? And if that situation and if that person is for you, it will absolutely happen. And if you get into this energy of self-love and self-empowerment, it's not going to matter whether it's that person or it's someone else. It's not going to matter whether it happens or not with that person. But yeah, I didn't really get into whether you're in a relationship or in a connection or whatever in this pile, but that's because I really feel like this like energy is centered around you and your own growth. It's not really got to do with like a connection with someone specifically necessarily. It's more got to do with your experience with love and your experience with how you perceive love, and changing that perception into something that, you know, you can grow into something beautiful. And yeah, that's what you're doing. You're growing within your current situation, and that's your advice. Grow within the situation that you're in and use those experiences of, you know, like if someone hasn't, you know, if you've been waiting for someone and you've been feeling impatient, use that experience and see, you know, what you've been feeling from that experience. Have you been feeling disappointment? Have you been feeling loneliness? And use that to understand what you need to fulfill yourself, and then try to find a way to fulfill yourself on your own. Yeah, I hope that made sense. And to get beyond your fears, because a lot of the time when we feel disappointment and we feel those like loneliness and things like that, it's because we're not in our power, and it's because we're not, oh, I'm getting really warm all of a sudden. Yeah, we're not seeing our own value, and we're valuing ourselves based on other people's opinions sometimes. So yeah, this reading is all about you getting into your own power, getting into your own self-love. I hope that made sense. I feel like I was a little bit all over the place, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope something here resonated. If it did, you can like this video or subscribe to our channel. And yeah, I'm sending you beautiful love, beautiful healing. Yeah, there's a lot of healing here for you. I don't think I even said that, but that was the overall vibe. Even though I didn't mention specifically healing, that is obviously what's going on with you closing out these cycles in the past and things. But yes, I'm sending you healing, love, empowerment, all this beautiful energy. So thank you so much for watching, pile 2. Bye! Hi, pile 3. If you picked this oval Labradorite. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is that? Sorry, I'm just in love with that stone right now. It's just glistening so beautifully. Yes, if you pick that stone, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to get into the career portion first and move these love oracle cards over there. So let's get into the pre-shuffled oracle cards for your career. So first we have from the Enchanted Map Oracle, we have Follow the Leader, number 40. From the Moonology Oracle, we have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. From the Spellcasting Oracle, we have Healing. And from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, we have the Horse King, Assistance and Control. Okay, right off the bat, Pile 3, I'm definitely getting the feeling that you are someone that likes to have control in your life, especially in your career. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're someone that wants to take action. You want to be the leader. You want to be in control. And yeah, you want to be the one that influences others, that explains how things should be done. You kind of want to orchestrate how things should be done. And I'm really getting the feeling that what's next in your career is to maybe take a step back from always being in control. Because sometimes being in control all the time can take a lot of energy from us, and it can be, I mean, you could be a boss. Like, I'm getting the feeling that you are like potentially a boss, or maybe you just, you know, tend to embody that energy and you tend to take control in collaborative situations. You tend to be the one to speak up first and say, okay guys, this is what we should do. But yeah, I'm definitely getting the feeling that it's time to follow the leader rather than be the leader. It's time to see what others have to say and, you know, allow them to get some words in, because yeah, I feel like don't let pride get in your way. Don't feel like your voice is the only one that needs to be heard. Because yeah, I feel like you are, I get the energy that you're fairly dominating, which is not a bad thing. You know, some of us are more dominating and some of us need to be, because, you know, some of us like to follow the leader, but I do get the feeling that it's time to take a step back and see how others function without you as a leader, and see if other people, you know, come into the role as leader. Just see what their opinions are, see what their visions are. And I feel like even just watching and observing those around you in that way, you will gain more insight and it will help you become a better leader in the future. Because I do feel like you are a leader naturally, and I feel like you are meant to be possibly a leader in some sort of situation, and in your career possibly. Most likely in your career, I feel like you could be trying to even get like the position of a manager or something. But I feel like the advice here is to watch others and see how they behave, and even watch people that are in higher positions than you, and watch your boss, watch your manager, watch those people. Even other people in, you know, different situations, and see how they behave and take notes, see what you can learn from other people. And don't always assume that you have the answer. Don't always assume that you know best, because sometimes you may have a really good point, but if you combine that perspective with somebody else's perspective, you can create something even better. So yeah, I'm really getting the feeling that you need to just take a step back from the leadership role and just observe for a little bit. Just accept things as they are, watch things unfold for a little while, and be the assistant, be the helper for someone else. And see where that takes you. Because yeah, I feel like maybe you might even need a break, because you could be, you know, trying to control every situation and trying to make everything right, and that can be very tiring. So I think it's time to, you know, let other people figure out what might be right, and see if you can let other people take the lead for a little while. And that might even just help you readjust yourself and help you, you know, gain some more energy so that you're not completely tired out. But let's get some tarot. Yeah, I do get the feeling that you need to maybe take some time for yourself and do some healing, because yeah, you could be maybe even sick right now from putting yourself out there and trying to dominate the situation, trying to control every little aspect and trying to get everything just right and, you know, like perfect everything. So yeah, I feel like it's time for you to take a step back, just do some healing, do some, yeah, deep breathing. We have the High Priestess coming out. Yeah, that's another sort of receptive energy. Although the masculine is on the bottom and the feminine is on the top. So again, I feel like taking that step back and observing other people will help you combine these two energies together and create even better solutions. We have the Moon. We have Fortune. A lot of major arcanas coming out for you, pile 3. One more. Let's get one more. What's next in pile 3's career? Okay, well, that's 2. I'll take them. We have Pleasure, the 6 of Cups, and the Magician. And then we have Art. Like, come on. And the Chariot's underneath. What are the odds that we would get major arcana, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas in a row? Like, all of your cards are basically major arcanas except for the 6 of Cups here. Like, what the heck? That is crazy. Whoa. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the feeling that you need to get more into your feminine energy, more into your receptive energy. And yeah, you need to be receptive to other people's opinions and listen more and observe more and just see what other people have to say. And I feel like that's going to help you even get in touch with yourself. And it's going to help you realize a lot of different things about the way you've been functioning in your work situation and about the way other people have been functioning in their work situations. And I feel like it's definitely going to help you balance out your masculine and feminine energies inside of yourself and create a whole new like work environment. Because we also have like Art here, which is like alchemy. It's like, again, combining those two together to create something new. And so because we have so much masculine energy here, and then we have quite a bit of feminine energy here, or at least the merging of the two, yeah, I feel like it's time to get a little more receptive, to get more into the healing energy, to get more into your emotions even. To get back in touch with even why you originally got into this career. Like, maybe you've gotten so intense and so like determined to make things exactly as you want them to be that you've forgotten the real reason why you even got into this career in the first place. And by taking a step back and reevaluating and observing maybe these newer beings that are in your workplace, you're going to be able to see like that fresh inspiration, that those younger people. Like, I feel like you could possibly be someone that's maybe pretty advanced in what you're doing. You definitely have this like energy of like knowing how things work around the place and you know, like being the leader, right? And so you possibly have like some young people around you that are like fresh to this career. And I feel like you need inspiration from them. You need to get in touch with those younger people because they have this beautiful, you know, inspiration. They have this like magical childlike wonder of this creativity of seeing the potential and seeing like the beauty, like the fresh eyes. They have the fresh young eyes, and they can see the vision without all of the limitations oftentimes. So I think it's really important for you to get maybe back into your like childlike atmosphere as well. Not even just your feminine energy, but you're also your childlike energy. Whoa, okay, that is way too many. Yeah, I feel like if you can see through the eyes of your younger self and what they were working towards and what their vision was, I feel like that's going to really help you. I think you need to get in touch with who you used to be when you first started this career, and really see like what your values were then and what your goals were then. And yeah, observe some of the younger people in your workforce and use that inspiration along with your drive and your ability to lead, and yeah, create a new leadership role. I'm getting the line from, in this deck, the book says, for the Emperor card, says, rule by serving and serve by ruling. Or it could be the other way around. Whatever, it's the same thing. Serve by ruling and rule by serving. So I feel like you need to get more into the energy of serving and of observing like the people that are below you and see what they require and see how you can make the best work environment for everyone. Because yeah, I feel like, yeah, you really will rule by serving in the end. I do see that. You'll have a completely new perspective. Let's get some clarifiers. Why is the High Priestess here? We have victory. The Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. And one more spirit. What's next in pile three's career? The Six of Swords. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And this is your goal, most likely, is to be the King of Pentacles. To be fully in power, fully abundant, and yeah, fully stable. I feel like isn't that what we all want? To be fully stable? Fully abundant, fully stable. Yeah. But yeah, you're definitely going to come out of this victorious. I don't think that you're going to be abandoning your leadership role by getting into this receptive mode and, you know, learning from your peers and learning from those who are younger than you possibly. You know, those fresh minds, those beings that are maybe fresh out of school or fresh, yeah, out of whatever. They definitely, I feel like you definitely need to get that fresh perspective. I think that's definitely going to help you. It's going to help you get in touch with your emotional side, even. Like, I feel like it's going to help you, not your emotional side per se, but more your lighthearted energy. It's going to take you back to when you maybe didn't take things quite as seriously. Because sometimes as we get older, we take life a little more seriously. Not always. I'm kind of the opposite of that. But yeah, a lot of the time we do tend to take things more seriously, and we tend to forget, you know, the real reasons why we began things in the first place. And so yeah, you're getting back into that youthful energy, that excited energy, that passionate energy, that creative energy, and you're using that to create this new perspective and this new abundance. And you're going to move, I think, in a new direction with that, and you're going to manifest with the other people around you something new and something stable and something different and something that uses all of the materials available to you. The magician here, he uses all of the elements to create something beautiful, to create the best scenario. And again, with art, there's this merging of these elements to, again, like alchemize and create this new substance. So yeah, I feel like you are going to create a new vision with the help of those around you. As long as you are willing to, you know, not let pride get in your way and, you know, take a step back. But let's get some advice for you. I'm going a little bit long. Okay, we have Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Whoa. That is very cool. Yeah. So I'm getting the feeling with this perspective change, like as you get into this more youthful energy and this more open-minded energy, I feel like you're going to see all of these options before you, and you're going to need to make a choice possibly. And I feel like you're fully capable of doing that. But yeah, I feel like this is also saying it's up to you to go through this process. You know, like this is what's next for you in your career, possibly, if you choose, you know, to have this perspective and to change your perspective on things, and, you know, to open your mind to other people's perspectives and opinions. It's totally up to you. I'm going to get one more for you, pile 3. We have Lord, take charge with authority. Interesting. More of that masculine energy. So now I'm getting the feeling, yes, it's time to get into this more receptive energy. But once you have gone through that cycle, then it's time to take charge again in a new light, in a different light, and, you know, become that leader who rules by serving and serves by ruling. And yeah, that is the main message I feel for you, pile 3. Because yeah, if we need to lead by example, we need to not only, you know, say the things that we're going to do and give this great speech of what we're going to do, but we need to actively do it, or else people are not going to follow our lead, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so I feel like you need to lead by example and show those who are following you that you know what you're doing, and that you're taking your own advice, and that yeah, that you know what you're doing, basically. Yeah, that you are worthy of that position, really, which you totally are. But I think gaining some more perspectives is really going to also help you feel secure in your leadership role and feel like you can take charge and you can lead the situation without feeling like you need to control every little aspect. You'll have this more balanced approach where you are in control, but you don't need to, you know, overanalyze every little detail and, you know, like worry about everything. Like things will work out nicely once you, yeah, build this connection with your peers and use their perspective as well. Things will flow much more naturally. But I hope that made sense. I hope that you gained something from this reading. If you did, you can like this video and subscribe to our channel. But I'm sending you lots of love and passion and youthful energy, lots of, yeah, abundance and joy and all the good stuff. So thank you so much for watching, pile 3. If this is where you're ending, I'll say bye. And if not, then we're going to get into the love portion in a minute. So bye. Hi, pile 3. This is your love portion of your reading. Yeah, let's get straight into the messages. So from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have Happy, Happy. From the Moonology Oracle, we have Take Time to Breathe Out, Disseminating Moon. From the Spellcasting Oracle, we have Justice. And from the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle, we have the Deer, Gentleness and Diplomacy, number 22. I really feel like you're getting into just a really peaceful energy in your love life. You're getting into a place of balance, of calmness, of gentleness, of happiness. I just get this like overwhelming feeling of like contentment. Like I feel like you're just, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're alone, whether you're in a connection, in a situationship or whatever, I feel like you're just at peace with the way things are. or you're going to be at peace with the way things are. That is what's coming in love, is that you're coming to a place of just peacefulness and acceptance and just allowing things to be the way that they are and not needing them to change, just being in the moment and being happy and just being in your own energy, being content, being balanced, and yeah, just being gentle with yourself and others. But let's get into the tarot and see more details about what is next in love. So what is next? Ooh, love for pile 3. Ooh, we have the 6 of Cups. Pleasure. What is next in love? The Queen of Wands. What is next in love for pile 3? This one wants to come out. The Moon. And one more. What is next in love for pile 3? Okay, that is too many, but that was the Magician that almost came out. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and there we have the Magus, or the Magician. There's 3 magicians in this deck. 2 of them are called the Magus, and 1 of them is the Magician. Okay. This is beautiful energy. I feel like you're really getting in touch with yourself, with your emotions, with your younger self even. Like, I feel like you're maybe reflecting upon past connections and, yeah, just your emotions from childhood and connections, and you're just really getting into your power. And I feel like you're in a space where you're just allowing things to take their course. Yeah, I feel like you're embracing yourself, you're embracing your emotions, and that's enabling you to be in a really good state for manifesting, I think. Because you're so receptive and because you're so in a state of like just being in the present moment and allowing things to be, that is the perfect state for manifesting when we're content with where we are. Because that is what attracts that state of being content where we are, is being content where we are. And so whatever is like on your mind during this time of peacefulness and gentleness and yeah, contentment, I feel like that's what you're going to be drawing in to your life. And I feel like you're allowing the wheel to turn. It's like you're allowing for divine timing or whatever to take place. You have this energy of like full trust in the universe, especially with like this Justice card. I feel like you're allowing like life to sort of just dictate your, I'm not saying that right. You're allowing the universe to sort of provide you with the experience that you know you deserve. And I feel like that is what's going to happen. Let's get some clarifiers, though. Did one come out? It sounded like one came out, but I don't think it did. Okay. Why is the 6 of Cups here? What's next in love for pile 3? We have the Queen of Cups. Again, lots of emotions. Oh, we have the King of Cups. What is next in love? Oh, love. Sorry, I'm just like, this is such a beautiful, happy energy. What a great energy to like end with. I'm not even done yet, but like it just feels so nice. Okay, we have strife, but that's okay. Like we'll make it work. Okay, and then on the bottom we have the Queen of Wands, which we already have the Queen of Wands. So double confirmation there. You are so like in your power, but it also in an energy like of, you know, receptivity. And it's interesting because like often the fire is like action and like passion and movement, but it's like yes, you have that capability of taking action and moving, and you're fearless, and you know, you're totally like in your power, but at the same time you have this just like peacefulness about you, this allowance. Like she's just sitting on her throne, she's like totally cool with everything as it is, but she knows that she has the passion inside of her and the know-how to achieve what she wants when the time is right. When the time is right. But yeah, this is such a beautiful energy. It's so nice to end with an energy like this, because sometimes you get like tired by the end of them and your voice gets sore. But when something so beautiful comes out, it's just like, oh, nice. I can just like, so it feels like bathing in a hot tub. Anyways, though, I'm getting distracted. We do have this sort of counterpart energy. And so you could be like twin flames, if that resonates with you. That doesn't resonate with everybody. But you could have a twin flame somewhere, or someone that you feel connected to, or you've just always had that knowing that there's someone out there for you, that there is this person that you know will perfectly complement you. And I feel like that is what's next in love. That person is going to be coming in. And you might know who that person is. You may not know who that person is. You may already be with that person and you're just in a place of contentment and just enjoying their presence, and you're just having this like beautiful experience. But regardless, I feel like your love life is going to be going to a new level of like emotional depth. I feel like you're definitely going to be connecting with someone soon, and you're going to be experiencing this spiritual connection and this deep emotional connection with someone. I mean, to have these counterparts, the Queen and King of Cups, come out, and to also have the Two of Cups, love, and the Six of Cups, like this could honestly be someone from your childhood, even with a Six of Cups here. It doesn't have to be, though. This could just be the feeling, like you could have had the feeling from childhood that there was someone out there for you, you know, that there was some soulmate, that there was someone that was going to be that wonderful person for you, some sort of soulmate or like twin flame, someone that will perfectly complement you. And yeah, that person is coming in. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Five of Wands, maybe you've been having to wait for divine timing in this situation. And I feel like that could have been difficult for you originally. But there is just such this overwhelming feeling of peace and like joy. There's just this calm energy. Like I'm just seeing this like water that it's not like all over the place. It's not like crazy ocean giant waves. But it's also not like a stagnant like pond. It's just this beautiful clear water, like Bahamian water, or like just like this beautiful clear water where you can see right to the bottom, and it's this beautiful blue crystal clear water that you just want to dive right into. And I feel like that is reflective of your emotional body right now. Like I feel like that's what's going on in your emotions. It's just calm, it's centered, it's clear. Like I feel like you have clarity on where you are in your emotions, and you have you're not fearing this situation, you're not projecting on this situation, you're just purely, embracing things as they are in your love life, or you will be soon. Anyways, but yeah, that being in that position is allowing this person to come into your life. It's perfect. Like I said, it's perfect manifestation energy. And so if in the past, you've been like manifesting this situation, you've been like fighting for it and imagining it and like trying to like take action and do things, and it hasn't been working out, and now finally you've reeled your energy back in, you've decided to just like recenter yourself and focus on yourself and just focus even on other things. I feel like all of that energy that you were putting into the situation and like all of the conscious manifesting that you were doing is now, because you've taken a step back and because you're getting into the receptive mode, it's now like starting to manifest. It's starting to be created in the physical realm. But yeah, so I'm seeing like a beautiful divine connection here basically. Yeah, that's what's coming in for you, pile 3. Your beautiful counterpart. Definitely counterpart energy. There's just this beautiful, like, innocent, pure love energy here. And it's just, yeah, it's wonderful. It's like deep, deep emotions, like deep water, but clear. And yeah, let's get some advice for you. What advice? Not that I feel like you even really need much advice. I feel like you're doing pretty good. But we'll see. Air Guardian, shift your perception. Okay, so with this, I'm getting the feeling maybe some of you are not quite in this energy of, you know, feeling balanced, feeling happy and content about where you are. But that doesn't mean that this isn't your pile. That doesn't mean that, you know, this can't be what's next for you. But it just means it's time to shift your perception. If you are overly focusing on a particular connection, or if you're overly focused on a particular outcome with a person, or just, even if you're just, you know, single and you're focused on manifesting a person, sometimes, you know, like that intense energy of trying to take control of everything throws everything off balance, and it kind of pushes it away because you're, you know, constantly in that state of I want, I need. And so I feel like this is asking you to shift your perception if you haven't. And, you know, by getting into this calm, serene energy, that is the place where you're going to attract this beautiful divine counterpart into your life. So yeah, I'm going to get one more advice card for you, and then we'll close out your reading. High Priest, intend and create. Okay. So just because you're in this receptive energy and in this allowing energy doesn't mean you can't still, you know, have an intention and, you know, have something that you want to create. It just means that it's time to, like, have a balance with the amount of energy that you put into this and the amount of energy that you're getting back. Like, if you feel like you're putting so much energy into a certain connection or into a certain person and you're not receiving anything in return, it's time to shift your perception from that and intend and create something that is right for you, like you can really connect with. Yeah, I feel like if you're not sure how to create what you want and you're not sure exactly what you want, yeah, focus on the limitless possibilities that exist. I feel like with this card, I'm also getting a message that if you are too focused on your love life, switch your intention over possibly to a different aspect of your life, possibly to your career, or just your spiritual realm. And yeah, intend and create using those things. Or just where you want to be, or just other parts of your life that you can start to envision. Because sometimes if we put too much energy into one area and we don't balance out the other areas, yeah, it just creates an imbalance. And we're trying to get to this beautiful balanced energy here. But yeah, so, okay, there's actually just one more message that I wanted to say. With this intend and create card, I'm getting the sense that possibly this could have to do just with your own energy. Rather than even focusing on like a career or your external realm, I feel like intend and create within yourself. Shift your perception within yourself. I feel like this is because when we focus on ourselves and we focus on, you know, healing ourselves and creating ourselves to be the person that we want to become, that is what attracts our counterpart the most. When we get the most in touch with our soul, that's how you get in touch with your soul mate. By, you know, getting in touch with that deep part of yourself, you can connect with a deep part of someone else. So yeah, I really feel like that's also what these two cards are saying, is as your advice, is to, you know, connect with yourself and have intention for who you want to be, who you want to create yourself to be, and what type of being, what type of perceptions the being that you want to be will have. And yeah, start to embody that divine energy of who you are. whether that's divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy, or like a good balance of the two of them. Oftentimes it is a balance of the two of them in order to bring them together. So yeah, really try to focus on yourself and shift your perception onto your inner world and what you're creating inside of yourself. Because yeah, it's often our inner world that does create our external world. And once we shift that, that's what shifts our external world. Yeah, I think that's that's another possible advice message for some of you. I think that's all I have for you, Pal 3. This was a beautiful reading. I definitely see a lot of beautiful love, beautiful energy coming in for you. So thank you so much for watching. If something here resonated, you can like this video or subscribe to our channel. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for you. I'm sending you all kinds of beautiful love, connection, healing, balance, and yeah, creativity. And just all the good energy. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!